Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho, and today I would like to offer the elemental energy reading with the runes for the week of February 18th through the 24th. So this is for this week. If you're watching this after the fact, understand that divination is timeless, so if there is something that comes forward for you that resonates, you can watch these videos at any time and still get something out of it. I do not read for the zodiac. It's not something I'm comfortable with just yet, so I work with the elements primarily, and we'll start with the element in order in the zodiac though, which means we're starting with fire. And I pulled 2 runes, and then we see what the keywords are and what messages source brings in. So for fire, we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And your first rune is, I should know this, I'm still learning the runes, so I use them for other purposes, not just divination. Ooh, I caught that. It is Iwaz, which is actually the symbol of the horse. And it is, there we go, the color is associated with white. The tarot card is the Lovers, and if you are a fire energy with Gemini in your charts, this one calls to you specifically. We have travel, change, new job, new home, spiritual journeys, and movements. They're showing me meditation, so if you've not done astral meditation, or if you haven't done like guided meditation journeying where you kind of follow the music along, this is a good week to work on that with travel and the Lovers. So there's something coming in about a connection as well. This isn't just you on this journey, there is you and a partner, or you and a coworker, something along those lines, but they're saying it to minimum, so it could be work related because there's more, but it's this week for fire is really looking so far like there's a lot of movement going on. It could be journeys, it could be a spiritual pursuit, but it's something that you're doing with another person, at least sometime. It could be a romantic partner or a coworker. Your other rune is, I believe this is a hunting rune, but don't quote me on that just a second. Tiwaz, this is the god of war. It was a hunting rune, haha. The color is bright red. The tarot card most associated is Justice, so this is also bringing things into balance. Astrology is Libra, signifies courage, energy, the power to weave the pattern of your life. So between these two, there's a lot of movement, which is great, and these are both very active runes. These are not passive runes. These runes are saying, what are you trying to do with your life? Fire is showing me that has felt a little bit stuck. So someone out there is just not, they've lost their fire. These two are calling you to step into your fire again. You're working with a lot of air sign energy. You're also working with your own natural energy. So the air is going to encourage you. When you have a campfire and you blow on the fire, it makes it flare up. This is what these are doing. They're trying to encourage you. They're trying to bring that fire that you naturally carry into a higher state. Tiwaz and Iwaz are the two that are calling you to step into your action. What are you wanting to create? There's something that you have been, something that you were poo-pooed on. Someone told you, oh, that'll never work. That's just not, just leave that alone. We don't do that. These two are saying, ignore that person, get your rear end up, and get going. And that's where you're working with the meditation aspect of this guy in those journeys and understanding that kind of movement. But Tyr, the god of war, which is Tiwaz's patron, this one's saying the justice. This is that balance. You're being called to do action. Iwaz is saying go inside, work on what it is you need to do, but Tiwaz is saying get out there and do it. You've got to balance here. You've got to get the stuff done inside, but then you have to bring it out. and that's where the second person or the other people in your group, because that's the Iwas part of it, are going to be beneficial because they're going to help you break your comfort zone, because you're stuck there because someone gave you bad advice at one point in time and it's stuck. So fire, you've got this. You've got this. So don't be discouraged by little hiccups or what other people think. Build your group of supporters and go with their energy, because somebody is always going to dislike something you're doing. Trust me. I mean, even doing what I'm doing, there's people that don't like it. So I just choose not to associate. That's their problem, not mine. So our Earth family, we are starting off with a compound rune, as I call it, a compound rune. There's a lot move going on here, and it is Ingus. This is the rune of one of the runes of fertility. Its color is yellow, so yellow is a good color for Earth this week. And this is the card of judgment and the energy of the new moon. There's something new. You're wanting to try something new is what I'm hearing. Completion of ideas, signifying a new beginning, a time of positive energy, good fortune. Earth this week is looking very positive for you so far. They're also saying this is that creative project that you've been working on. They're saying this is something that you've been getting on and doing for a while. There is a section of it that has come to a halt. You're not done. Do not think you were done, because you're not. It has come to a halt. This is the week where you take it to the next level. This is the week where you take it to the next step. This is a period of take a breather, double check everything, and then move forward again, because that's where your energy is. You also have Tiwaz coming in for you, and this is the god of war energy, and this is the bright red justice. You're also bringing in some Libra energy, and it's courage and energy, the power to weave the patterns of your own creative life. You have two very powerful runes here that are saying, Earth, you've got this, you've been doing this, you're taking that pause because there's some things you need to double check, reevaluate, make sure that everything's going smoothly. But overall, just like the arrow, when you pull it back and it launches forward, you're being pulled back a little bit because you're about to launch forward, and that's where this guy comes in, because you're stepping into the next level. It's not just a new creation, you're taking this to the next level of the energy. So whatever it is that you've been working on, whether it's a personal thing, a relationship thing, a business thing, you are being called to examine, prepare, because the energy by the end of the week is going to be launching you forward again. So that's something to be paying attention to in the upcoming days as we go through this coming week, because it's definitely looking like there's some forward momentum for both fire and earth right now. So let's take a peek at our air family, what we got for our airs. And I said air, not error, because air is very particular. We have Berkana. So air, you're bringing in something, you're birthing something new. This is, again, creation is a big part of this. Your color is dark green. The tarot card is the Empress. So this is divine feminine energy. This is not so much high priestess as in a spiritual pursuit. The Empress is, again, more of the physical plane, but we are working with the feminine aspect. And your astrology is a Virgo, so air, you're working with a little bit of your enemy's energy here, because Virgo is earth. The magical meanings are renewal, promise of new beginnings, growth, birth, family, and of course, hearth and home. When you work with the divine feminine in a practical sense, that's the Empress. It's taking that divine, bringing it in, making it practical. You work with how to improve your home life, how to improve your personal finances. This rune is saying there is new ideas coming forward for you. Things that you have been putting off, or maybe just didn't feel like it was the right time to take the next steps in those areas of life, whether that is a new relationship, whether that is talking to your partner about maybe, having a child, or starting a new business, bringing that energy of birthing something new in. The energy this week is saying this is definitely the time to be evaluating that. And we have your secondary rune is Iwaz, and this is the color white. The tarot card of the Lovers. Astrology is tied to Gemini, so this is actually in your area. And it's travel, change, new job, spiritual journeys, and movements. You're working with a lot of forward momentum this week, which I find kind of interesting. You're birthing something new, but with the Iwaz card, or rune, this one here, there, you are really, this is really bringing that Empress energy from Berkana, which is the bee, into really more focusing on the home. So if there is relationships that you've been looking at taking to a deeper level, this is your call to really evaluate it this week. And they're saying, like I said, that part about having a child, birthing something new, or preparing for that, this week is the week to really be examining that, checking in with your partner, your they're not even saying business, they're saying very specifically your romantic partnership, and seeing what is new there, what can be brought forward in a healthy manner. This is a good time to evaluate your options, because there's a lot of new energy coming in, and with that new energy there's a lot of new options as well. So things to be paying attention to are your options, and communicating very specifically, they're saying, with your romantic partner, not so much business. So let's hop over here to our water fam. How you doing, fishies? We've got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, so it's the crab, the scorpion, and the fish is what we're working with. Your first rune, if I get them in the right order, helps, is... Oop, not that page. Oh, come on. I have a little cheat sheet. I'd like to get one on one page. I just don't have that yet. It's just a matter of just taking the time to print it out, and when do you have time to do that? It is the Jira or Yira. It's the year rune. This is the color of light blue, the tarot card of the Fool. In astrology, you're working with one of your sister energies, which is Earth. Earth's shown up a lot, this Earth and Air, so apparently this is going to be an intellectual, but very much focused on the home and staying grounded this week. That's for everybody. You have the meaning of cycles of nature and life, something coming to fruition, effort receives reward. Water, you've been on a journey. And if you've watched the monthly readings, this is not a new thing. There's been a journey of ups and downs and plans that you've been putting into place, things you've been meditating on, things that you've been growing towards. This week is when you start to see those things come into fruition. This is the time where those are coming into their wholeness. They're coming into reality. They're melting into the life that you've been wanting. This is a time for... That's a weird word. They keep saying vindication. So basically the things that you people have been laughing at because, oh, that'll never work. I can't even believe you're doing that. Whether they're saying it to your face or behind your back. This week is when that is vindicated, because your success is going to be the best revenge. You didn't have to do anything. You just had to keep plugging along. And that's what they're showing me. So your other rune, my little paper here, is... Where'd it go? Algaes. This is protection. This is a very powerful rune, by the way. The color of this rune is golden. The tarot card is the moon, so this is 100% your energy, Pisces, or Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. It's the moon card, so it's water. And astrology is Cancer, so this rune is the water elements rune. It is protection from danger, resisting temptation, new beginnings are possible. You have, with these two runes in particular, you have the cycle of life is coming to its next step. Things are moving the right direction. Everything's basically sun shining on you. But you also have the protection of Algaes, which Algaes is, like I said, a very powerful protection rune. You'll see it a lot in Nordic drawings and paintings and carvings, because this rune symbolizes protection from all negative sources. Going through this week, water, even though everything is coming to fruition, there's that divine vindication, things that you've been working on are coming to fruition. The Algae's rune is coming in to say, even with the great positive energy, there may be a couple of outside sources that are not thrilled with what you're doing. Algae's is coming in to say, you guys stay over there, leave water alone. They have a mission that they're working on. You don't know what that is. Stop. So these are the energies that are coming in for water. So it's definitely a good week is what I am hearing. This is a time of, it's basically you're setting yourself up for a positive spring because you have a lot of new, there's a lot of growth potential, and there's a lot of positive changes in the air for this next week of the 18th through the 24th. So pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, very, very specifically. This is for everybody because the universe is smiling on you right now, so that's a good thing. With that, I will let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and if you think someone might enjoy this or get something out of it, feel free to share it away, and I will see you in the next video.